You know, many years ago, back in the 1940s, now I wasn't alive then, but my mommy and daddy told me about all this. You know, they cleared all the people out of the old tenement houses in the centre of Dublin here, and they built all these housing estates everywhere around Dublin, you know. The Finglas, you know, all the Finglas crumbs and, you know, all these, Ballyfermot, where we come from, you see. And Walker's House, and all the places, if I left out alone, you know what I mean yourselves. And of course, we do that to Ballyfermot, and it was great in the early days as kids, you know, and you know, you'd hear all the, you know, the man's going outside calling the kids in the evening time for their tea. You know, and they'd always have a knife or something in their hand, and you know, I don't know whether they put in their bed or margarine in their bed, I don't know. You know, and of course, they'd be out there and they'd be saying, Seamus, morning, your tea's ready, you know, that kind of thing. And of course, by the time she was out there calling the kids, it'd be about another 5 or 6, or maybe 7 little mammies out there at the same time. And they'd all have knives in their hands. And especially when they start talking, they'd be all glistening in the sun. And they'd be afraid to walk down the footpath in case you might lose an ear or something like that. And of course, at Ballyfermot in the early days, there was no rent office, so the rent man had to come down to collect the rent. He was a very brave man. Listen, all them women, you know. And he'd come down to our house and down to the garden, the man in the garden, and say, well, hello, my mother would say, and the rent man would say, and down here to look for the rent. And my mammy would always say, well, come on in, and we'll all look for it. I know the friends here, I grew up in Ballyfermot, an awful lot of here today. But her mother was born in Tipperary town, and she was very proud of where she came from, I said. And of course, she used to be humming the song in the morning time when she was doing the housework, you know. And we kind of a bit young, we weren't listening that much, you know, we'd hear her doing it. But as a coroner, as we got a small bit older, we started to listen to all the words she was singing about, you see. And of course, we asked her one day where she got the song from. And she said, years before I was born, she says, there's a fellow by the name of Jimmy Thornton who came from Tipperary town, and he emigrated off to America, to Chicago, where he became a comedian, and he married his true love over there, Bonnie Thornton. And the marriage only lasted about 18 years before Bonnie passed away, and he wrote the song for her. Now, the minute we heard that, we went straight into the recording studios here and recorded the song. It only took us about half an hour to do because we knew the words, because our mommy sang it all the time, you see. So it goes to show you, always listen to your mommy. Now, I have a few requests for this. I'm going to do this for Declan and Ciara down the wedding anniversary from Martin. There's Selma down there. I'm going to dedicate this to Father Joe Conley down there, and it says for him and happy birthday. Yes, wish you happy birthday, okay. And especially for Paula down there, Paula Cullen, Paolo's sister down there, she's 60th birthday, so we give her a big hand there.
Great pal over Jimmy Ryan. I bet it did. Thank you.
We're going to take a small little break after the song for about an hour. You're listening now, aren't you? If you want any of our CDs, and we have CDs and DVDs, John is around the corner there selling all our DVDs around that way there. You'll see funny the merch sign. And if you want them signed after the show, there is no problem whatsoever. We're also going to do this a special request. We've got loads of friends of ours here, all over from the Netherlands, from Holland. We've done an awful lot of touring over there the years, and especially for Loud and Laney, who looked after us over there. Dave, and Lane, and all the rest of the guys down here. This is for them. me. And even though we drifted far apart, I never dreamed of what I dreamed of me. I love you as I never loved before. When first I saw you on the village green, come to me, my dream of love is over. I love you as I love you when you were sweet, when you were sweet. We're going to sing it this time, come on. I love you as I never loved before. Yes, I love you. When first I saw you on the village green, come to me, my dream of love is over. I love you as I love you when you were sweet, when you were sweet. Sing, very blessed, brother. Very last time when first I saw the light in your eyes, I thought this world had another joy for me. And even though we drifted far apart, I never dreamed of what I dreamed of thee. I love you as I never loved before. First I saw you